Welcome to Sarasota History Alive. I'm Lee Gaines, your host, and this week we're visiting Southside Elementary, located at 1901 Weber Street. It was 1924, at the height of the Florida land boom, and the city of Sarasota commissioned a planning study to be conducted. The cost of land was escalating, and the location of schools was increasingly important due to the relation of how the area was growing in different directions and population. Renowned planning consultant John Nolan of Cambridge, Massachusetts, took up the challenge and produced a visionary plan for the city of Sarasota that would take full advantage of the bayfront. Also, in his report, he recommended that 4 elementary schools be built, along with a new high school to keep up with the growth of the area. Only 2 of the elementary schools were constructed, and they were, in fact, twins. Noted architect M. Leo Elliott was responsible for the Mediterranean revival designs of both Southside and Bayhaven elementary schools. He also designed the formidable collegiate Gothic Sarasota High School, thus representing the eclectic nature of Mr. Elliott's work. Southside and Bayhaven were produced from the same plans, and both have the same remarkably rich designs executed in stucco and cast stone. Note the outstanding arches, ornate column capitals with twisted shafts, decorative scrolls, and crests carved into the stucco. Both elementary schools were constructed in 1926 at a cost of $77,000. They each have 2 stories and a central courtyard. Located behind the entrance facade at either end of the building are 2 1.5-story entryways labeled for boys and girls. These entrances were provided to ensure that students of different gender entered the school separately. Southside, with a capacity for 600 students, opened with about 170 in attendance. The school closed during the Great Depression, though it eventually reopened. Now, back in business, it was only available to students who could afford to pay tuition. Students collected wire coat hangers and soda bottles to raise money. Administrators allowed students to attend class in bare feet because some families couldn't afford shoes. If you're old enough to remember Lassie, here's something interesting about Southside. Just inside the arched doorway to the school, there is a plaque to honor Mickey, the mongrel dog. He was bitten by a poisonous snake and died in 1930. He did so while protecting second grader Jackie Goring, whom he escorted to school every day. In the 1970s, district administrators talked of closing Southside due to declining enrollment. However, this changed with more population growth, and in 2007, a beautiful addition to the school was completed. The new wing was designed to visually tie in with the existing Mediterranean style of the original structures. Well, that's our show. Thanks for joining us, and please come back each week as we continue to explore our past and keep Sarasota history alive.